Hi, it's Ellie with the Radiant Forum, and I'm here with you today to share a brief mindfulness activity that is inspired partly by Susan Kaiser Greenland and the Mindful Child, and partly by Lori Bolaro, the amazing musical theater teacher at my children's school. So um, I'm going to show you this really neat Hoberman sphere. And we're going to be working with this today, doing a little bit of breathing and a little bit of moving. Sometimes when we're feeling really tight or really frustrated or upset and closed in, it helps to actually move our bodies. When we move our bodies, that helps us change our mindset. So I'm just going to invite everybody to go ahead and get really small. Make yourself into a little ball as much as possible. So we're going to crouch down really tight, just like this ball, all closed up together. So you can come on your toes, and I know you can't see my toes here, but I'm balancing and I'm squeezing in, really pressing into my knees. You can put your hands on the floor for balance, maybe even tucking your forehead to your knees, which can be really tough. You might feel some tightness in your upper back here when you do this. So hopefully as we do a couple rounds of breathing, we'll feel a little bit more looseness and softness. So when we're crouched down like this, really tight, I'm going to invite you to just take a deep breath here. And you'll probably notice that it's really hard to fill up our lungs and our belly when they're pressed up against our legs. That there's a squeezing feeling there. Now that can feel like a nice massage, so go ahead and take a couple more breaths here. Feel everything squeezing in together. It's like giving your insides a hug. So we can feel like that. And even that can start to help relax us a little bit. But then we're going to just take a minute to give ourselves more room to breathe. So we're going to breathe in nice and big. So, and as we do, we'll stand up and spread our arms and legs out really wide. So breathing in, stretching out nice and wide, just like this beautiful sphere. So I'm going to have you stand up nice and wide here, stretch your arms out, maybe even leaning back and pressing your heart up toward the sky, stretching our head up to the sky and our arms wide like Elastigirl, stretching our legs out really wide. So big breath in, and then we'll crouch down and get really small again. So we'll do that 3 more times, breathing in as we expand and breathing out as we contract. So big wide arms, tight like this, and maybe even doing with a little bit of a jump. So, and jumping back in. One more time. Stretching out as big as we can, being a big bright star, and coming back into this crouching position now. Try again. Taking your forehead down to your knees. See if you have a little bit more room to work with there. Hopefully you do. Now, we want to talk a little bit about this globe a little bit more, because when it's really tight like this, you notice we can't see through it. And sometimes we feel that tightness in our chest, in our hands, in our head, maybe right in the forehead or the eyes or in your belly. We can feel that sense of tightness in our actual body when our emotions are tight, when we're feeling frustrated or upset. And so a really nice thing to do to help relax us is to open up our body and be wide, because if we're really tight here, we might not be able to see what's on the other side. So imagine that there were 11 benevolent elephants on the other side of this ball, but you had no idea. And then all of a sudden, there's a stampede of 11 elephants coming at you, and you have no idea that they're benevolent because you couldn't see them. Benevolent means really kind and loving, right? So if we breathe and open up, well, then I can see all those 11 benevolent elephants and know that they are friendly and kind, and I can be excited to greet them. But if I'm really closed in tight, I can't see anything at all, whether they're elephants or friends I already know or things I need to be careful of. So we're going to just remind ourselves to open up a little bit, soften so we can see what's going on around. And we don't have to open up all the way either for this to work. Sometimes when we're feeling really upset or stressed out, We can't get ourselves to open up and expand all the way and feel totally calm and relaxed, and that's okay. We just want to take a little bit. I can see you. So if you can breathe yourself open just a little bit, you can come back to a place of calm stillness, and however much you feel like you can open up today is the right amount. And I invite you to just take a moment several times through your day and stretch out your body and use your body to help move your mind. See you next time.